Morning, all. Morning. Shiny, happy people. You know I like my morning gossip, don't you? Medie, what are you up to tonight? Have you got plans?
Tonight, I'm going out for dinner tonight, I think.
Oh, yeah? Have you got a date?
Oh, you're making her and you're not.
So, shall I come with you, chaperone, to make
I
sure?
think you.
Not at all. See you later on.
Have a good day.
You too, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hello. Come in. Thank you.
My name's Oliver Stones. I'm 38 years old and I'm from Bridlington in East Yorkshire.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you? I'm fine, thank you.
I guess I'm quite geeky. I quite like anything sort of mental, solving puzzles, these kind of things.
You two make a nice couple. How did you meet each other?
Yeah, we both worked in the pub industry, didn't we? Yes. I used to do security.
And I was a barmaid.
I met my wife, Marta, about 10 years ago. I went to her nightclub for a drink.
He came in and I served him. I lost the ability to speak English in a split second. It was his blue eyes that just completely took me aback. The times, you know, when we met in a nightclub are long gone. Now, Saturday night, 8 o'clock, slippers, pyjamas and hot chocolate.
I think the world of Marta, and it's the kind of relationship I thought I'd maybe never have.
Hello, Angela speaking.
The problems I've had affects my wife terribly. It's just, it's horrible.
Dr Christian will see you now.
It's something that I just cannot live with. I feel like I can't take it anymore. You know, it's just a case of how do I cope?
Oliver, hi. How are you? Nice to meet you. Come on
you.
in, have a seat. Marta,
Hello, nice
how are you? Come on in. What can I do for you?
Yeah, well, I've got a problem with my nose. I've had it for a number of years now, this problem. Mm-hmm. About 12 years ago, I had my nose broken. When I was
Shall I ask how?
I was punched in the nose, basically, in an altercation in a nightclub, because I used to do club security. And it was flat across my face.
Bent.
At the time, bent all the way across, so it could basically touch my face, and that's how badly broken it was.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Ouch. Yes.
Had it re-broken again by the hospital and reset, and it made it straight, but since I had that procedure, I haven't been able to breathe through it properly. I breathe through my mouth a lot, which gives me a dry throat, causes me to cough, and it causes me to snore really badly.
The snoring gets so bad that I get woken up very frequently, every couple of hours, 2, 3, 4 times a night. One of the reasons why we're kind of in need of help at the moment is a few months ago I was diagnosed with MS.
Okay.
And I understand how important good night's sleep and rest is for the brain inflammation. So this is kind of a very important reason why I just can't put up with the sleep deprivation anymore.
Multiple sclerosis is an autoimmune condition in which the body attacks parts of the brain and spinal cord. It can cause a whole host of symptoms, both psychological and physical, and a poor night's sleep can make those symptoms all the worse. This is difficult, though. I mean, this puts you in an awkward situation, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. We were being diagnosed with MS recently. I guess ultimately, you know, if she can't get a good night's sleep with me, it's not going to be healthy for the relationship. You know, looking to the future.
My name is Bernie Hilton. I'm 54 and I live in Portsmouth. Hello there.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I like your eyeliner.
Oh, thank you. I just put that on this morning.
Very pretty.
Last minute. I would describe myself as very fun-loving, enjoy daily activities like going to the gym, meeting up with friends. I just like to make the most of every day, really.
Where are you coming from today?
From Portsmouth.
Oh, Portsmouth. I like Portsmouth. I went to uni in Southampton.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I used to go clubbing down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was naughty.
Oh, you bad girl.
I know.
Do you know, it's frustrating, isn't it? Because you can't help your snoring, you don't know anything about it, and it's sort of a bit annoying to have someone tell you, isn't it? Because it's like, what do you want me to do?
Well, you can wake up in the morning almost a bit angry at me almost, because if you've been kept awake by someone, even if it's not their fault, you can't help but in the morning but be a little bit grumpy sometimes, and I fully understand that.
But then I feel guilty for even thinking or being angry because I know it's not his fault.
I think we should get you in front of an ENT surgeon again. I know you've seen a few, so it's really to help you make a decision on what you want to do. How do you feel about all this, Oliver?
Yeah, it isn't nice thinking that I've kept you awake all night, and you know, I don't, you know, I think so much of Marta that it's really horrible thinking that I could, you know, have gave her a bad night's sleep. I feel guilty. She's doing everything in her power to try and get through this MS, and I guess if my snoring's stressing her out on a night time, that isn't going to help.
Oh, nice and warm today.
Oh, no, it's got that crisp feeling and then nice, well, the clouds are sort of disappearing.
Do you know what? It smells like apples in here.
I love Marta, my wife, so much. I remember her saying to me one night, she said, you've got to get something done about your nose. You've got to get something done about it. I can't stand it anymore.
Come through. Here we go.
About 3 months ago, I was diagnosed with MS, and I understand that having plenty of sleep and plenty of rest is crucial.
Little tickle now.
I think we're strong enough to get through this, but still a worst case scenario, you know, could end up splitting up.
Come through, come and take a seat. So, does Oliver ever stop breathing at night? Have you ever noticed that he snores and then he'll hold his breath for 5 or 10 seconds and start again?
Not for 5 or 10 seconds, no.
No.
It could be maybe a second or two. That makes me anxious, thinking, where is the next snore coming? So that makes me more awake, so that makes it even harder for me to go to sleep.
People snore for 3 reasons. One is often they have significant nasal blockage. The other reason is that they have a very long palate, thickened palate, and the palate flaps. And the other reason is that the tongue base, when they lie on their back, falls back against the back of their throat, and they snore because of that. You've got something called an adhesion. And what that is that normally you've got a central party wall in the nose, and you've got a side wall of the nose. And there is, the two are stuck together halfway back in the nose.
Right.
So your airway is reduced on that side. Mm-hmm. I don't think that I'm going to offer you something that's an operation that's going to cure you. I think you can be helped though. The first thing possibly is something called a mandibular advancement device. And what that is it is a piece of plastic, and that will hold the jaw forward. It will keep your tongue off the back of your throat.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's great.
Yeah.
And I'm glad Marta came in today because she's the one who's suffering here in some ways. And she's been very stoical about it.
Trying to be.
So it's often the wife or partner that suffers.
Yeah.
Do you know what? You look like you'd be so fun to go out with.
Oh, I do.
Like you'll just get down, like yes,
I know.
boogie.
Yes. I used to be like that. I still am a little bit, I think. Before, I used to be really happy-go-lucky. I used to be so enjoying every day, laughing. I don't seem to laugh so much anymore. Don't seem to smile that much because there isn't, to me, I feel like there's not a lot to smile about because this has taken over my whole life. So for me, that's really quite hard to deal with it.
Bernie,
Yeah.
Dr Christian will see you now.
Oh, thank you. I just need somebody to tell me what I need to do to get myself back to the person that I was. And that's why I'm here today, really, to seek Dr Christian's advice, to see if he can give me some sound advice. Dr Christian, how are you?
How are you? Nice to meet you. Come and have a seat
lovely
for
to
me,
meet you
Bernie.
too.
Bernie, what are you looking for help with?
Oh, my knee, my right knee.
Okay.
Last September, hot summer's day, had a couple of beers. No, not too much. The neighbours were just having a bit of a loud chat sort of thing, and I thought, oh, I'll have a little sneaky peek, see what they're on about.
Yeah.
So went on the brick wall, fell onto the ground, and I thought I'd broke my leg.
Okay.
And then since the fall, I can't go down the stairs as well as I could. I feel like I can't do it.
Is it painful or it feels
I
unstable?
think it's more
or what?
stiff and
Stiffer.
unstable. I think it's more stiff.
From the physical things you can't do, how is it sort of affecting you generally day to day?
I mean, you have to excuse me because
That's okay.
I don't really talk about it much.
All right, tell me.
It's affecting me more or less every day. Like my emotional state is not good. I think I'm so angry with myself, the fact it was self-inflicted for one thing.
Well, I mean, yeah, we've all got a bit
Oh,
drunk
I
and
know,
tripped
I
over.
know.
Why is that sort of got to you,
I'm
do you
just
think?
so angry with myself that I don't know. I think it's because it's affected me so much over the last year. And I've tried to
Yeah, brilliant.
and deal with things. But since this has happened, I'm afraid to be myself in case I fall again. I've just lost so much confidence.
My name's Verity, I'm from Burnham-on-Crouch and I'm 26 years old. I can be quite bubbly and outspoken, but at the same time I can be quite shy. I'm quite a self-conscious person.
Hi ladies,
hiya.
how are you both?
Good, thank you. You?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm the older sister, I'm 26.
And I'm the little sister, 22.
Our relationship is generally like how sisters are. We bicker, squabble, laugh, cry. Just do a bit of everything, really.
But we like roll off of each other though, so it's not... Not with our fat rolls, obviously. I didn't even think that.
Dr Christian, I don't know what to do. I had an MRI scan, which was this is all last year. I had an MRI scan, and he then showed me the MRI scan and said, look, you definitely need a total knee replacement. I really don't want to have an operation, Dr Christian.
Oh, okay. I think it'd be worth doing another MRI, seeing the status quo, and let's send you for an opinion from one of my orthopaedic surgeons,
Yes, thank
who will
you.
give you an honest opinion about various treatment options.
Oh, thank you so much, Dr.
Stay open-minded,
Yeah,
store all the
sure.
suggestions, and then afterwards we'll have another chat
Okay.
and
Thank
see how you
very
feel about
much.
things. All right?
Thank
All right,
you.
let's get you back to the waiting room and I will
you.
sort that out.
You know, it's been over a year now, and you know, I've tried to deal with it and fight it, but I'm really concerned about getting an operation, a full knee replacement. I could end up in a wheelchair. That's how I feel.
Hello, Angela speaking.
Hi, Andrews Christian. Can I have Verity on her own, please?
Yes, no problem.
Thank you.
Thank you. My condition has taken over in the fact that every day I can't do the things I'd like to do. I've seen every doctor there is out there. Today, I hope that Dr Christian will be able to give me the answers that I need.
What can I do for you, Verity?
I had a cesarean 5 years ago and the scars never really healed. So I sort of want some answers because
When you say didn't heal, what's going on?
it's not to the point that it's obviously open.
Yes,
but
good. I'm relieved to hear that.
I constantly get different infections, and I've been given loads of like creams, lotions, antibiotics, but they're obviously temporary fixes and it's not a solution, so I'd like a solution.
Why is this such a problem for you, do you think?
It affects my everyday life, like friction when I'm walking, it stops me from doing things. It's not pleasant. There's a foul smell, which obviously makes me feel quite self-conscious.
Who's at home with you? Who's sort of helping you out with this all of it?
Me and my partner. So that's my partner Sean and my son Logan. My lowest point is when I can't do things with my son that I'd like to do that the other parents can do. Like I'd like to take him out, go for a runabout, kick a ball, but again I can't do that because I'm in constant agony. It just makes me feel like, why me?
Hello, Angela speaking. No problem.
Oh, so what happened with yourself, Miller?
Well, I had my cesarean 5 years ago, and it's just not healed. Like this is how it is
all the time,
month after month, and a lot worse than that as well.
Come in.
Are you all ready?
We are indeed.
That's a very fetching gown. All right, let me pop some gloves on. Show me, let's have a look.
Okay.
Now, how sore is it?
Pretty sore. It's not as sore as it can be though at the moment.
Yeah.
So.
Lift your tummy up and show me yourself. Okay, let's have a look.
I mean, to be fair, it's been a lot worse.
I mean, feeling it. It's really quite warm.
Yeah.
It doesn't look great, does it?
No.
It's sore,
feel
it's
great.
red, it's pussy, it's clearly infected.
Yeah.
And there's an ongoing problem.
Yeah.
I mean, I know one of the reasons why it keeps getting infected, and that's because it's buried up underneath there, you know? I want to go and get a dermatologist to have a look at that skin infection initially, okay?
Yep.
So, and I think the easiest thing really is that I go and get him and bring him in here. Okay, you stay there, I'm just going to get him.
Lovely,
Okay.
thank you.
Oh, what are you going to have for lunch?
Oh, I have no idea.
What do you fancy?
What do I fancy? I wouldn't mind a pizza and a brownie with ice cream.
Oh,
that would be so
sounds good.
nice.
Cool, that sounds really good actually. Although I did pledge to my husband that we weren't going to have another takeaway till after Christmas. Bit of a rough time to do that. I'm going to have to wait till he's at work and do it without him.
In secret.
Hello. Right, I have someone for you.
My name's Dr Shiraz, nice to meet you. How are you?
You too.
Right, so we've been hearing about your scar.
Yes.
Do you mind if we have a look at it? Right, let's have a look. Sorry, if this pains, let me know. And have you applied anything to this?
Not recently.
So there's almost definitely a fungal infection here, along with almost definitely bacteria, probably Pseudomonas from the smell as well, and quite red and inflamed. Okay, well done, thank you. Well, let's just cover this up for you.
Thank you.
Right, okay. We'll need to get a scan done there to see, just to make sure there's nothing underlying, because it's very tender, and it's tenderness in the surrounding areas, not just at the scar site. Because it's so wet, we ideally need it slightly drier than this. And a good method of doing that is using potassium permanganate. Have you ever used that? It's a purple solution.
No.
It's an antimicrobial solution, so it should clear up some of the bugs on the skin as well. That should at least help with some of the smell, and it should help with drying it out a little bit, and then we'll take it from there.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Don't you move.
All right.
We'll sort a scan out, and that's the next thing.
Okay.
And then you might be allowed to put your clothes on. We'll
Lovely.
see.
Thank
All right.
you.
Brilliant.
You're still cold.
Yeah, I'm always cold now.
That was my treat.
Are you two all right?
Yeah, we are.
In your relationship, who's the boss? Like, who wears the pants?
Well, it's you again, isn't it?
It's you, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's a very well-balanced partnership
Democracy.
with a president.
Thank you, yes. Just follow me through here. How are you?
Okay. Dr Christian is ready to see you both.
When we're finding out about Marta's MS condition, you know, it's even more important that she gets a good night's sleep. The specialist was able to give me some ideas of things to try to help relieve the snoring. It would be interesting to see whether these devices not only fix the snoring, but can also fix the other problems associated with my nose.
What are your thoughts, first of all?
It would be nice to have a closer look, so at least we know what the problem is now.
Stuart would have said to you, this is not going to be solved overnight.
Yeah.
But I do have a thought, and my thought is really you, and my concern is you. And this is not to make things worse, this is to come to an agreement. All right, you know, I don't want you getting overly tired, I want you getting your sleep. So I wonder if we come to some sort of arrangement whereby you sleep in a separate bed every other night or something until we're getting towards a more comfortable solution for you. I think it will kind of bring you together a bit more, ironically, as well.
As long as I can keep the king-size bed, that's fine.
You're going to have to argue about how you sort this one out, all
Just
right?
chop it in half.
Everything's possible, isn't it? Yeah?
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. Touch wood.
Good.
Yeah.
Are you happy?
Yes.
Then I'm happy to. Guys, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right.
I definitely feel like I've learnt something from all of this. You know, I've learnt some of the problems that I had with my nose. Yeah, I've learnt some of the reasons why that I snore. And I think sometimes knowing the problem can be a big step towards curing a problem.
It is going to get better. That if we start doing things, it will improve. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm actually looking forward to getting a good night's sleep.
I like your shoes.
Thank you.
They look so comfortable.
They are brilliant. When I'm working a 12-and-a-half-hour shift, perfect. My feet are fine.
Well, as you can see, my feet are burning.
I don't
in these
understand
shoes.
how you do it.
Just get used to it, I suppose.
Why not? You're young, hun. Unlike some of us.
Because I'm slightly larger, I have a fold of skin that hangs over my scar, so it hasn't got a chance to breathe and get air to it, so it's a breeding ground for bacteria. And I'd just like to know, basically, whether there's going to be anything that can be done for me today, because it does cause my everyday life a lot of issues.
Hello. You all right? Yeah, you? Yeah.
Good.
Come in. Oh, hi, Dill. Hey. She's had her scan.
So she's had the scan, and the scan hasn't revealed any collections, which is a good thing. I think the overlying fat in the area, unfortunately, is probably causing a lot of chafing and inflammation.
All right. And you don't think any sort of surgical revision or anything is necessary?
I think this can probably all be managed with lifestyle changes.
Good. Which sounds so simple and yet so difficult. Brilliant. That's really helpful. Thank you. I will see and have a chat to her about what she can do about that. Thanks. Dill. Okay, see you in a bit.
My name is Medie. I'm 29 years old and I'm from Croydon.
Please come in. Thank you. Hello.
Hello. I've got family and kids. A kid, not kids. So we've got a 2.5-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's he like?
He's at the stage where terrible twos.
Serious.
He wrecked the place.
He runs your life then.
He's taken over.
Apparently I was a really naughty child. Like in church, I'd run down the pews like, no, come get me.
I was as well.
Really? Oh, it runs in the family then.
But I've calmed down. I used to be a different person. I used to be me. I don't think I'm me anymore. My problem does affect me personally, and it does hurt me.
Dr Christian will see you now.
See you later.
See you.
Bye. I'm hoping Dr Christian to help me get my confidence back and my personality, obviously. Me going back to myself again.
Medie, hi.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. How
Nice
are
to meet
you?
you too.
Welcome.
Very good, thank
Come
you.
and have
How
a
are you?
seat.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you.
Right. What can I help you with, dear?
Right, okay, I come in today just to have a look at my hair. I've been losing my hair for 10 years. I'm only 29 and it's almost gone. On the top, as you can see.
Hair loss can have a devastating effect on someone's confidence and on their self-esteem. Many people may think it's just vanity, but I know from personal experience just how crushing it can be. What sort of ways does this affect you? Is it sort of really bothering you, or can you live with it?
I don't think I can live with it. I've tried so many things and I'll keep on trying.
Tried things like what? Tell me.
I've been down to a few clinics. I've been given shampoos and tablets, which was really expensive. I spent lots of money on it. I even bought shampoo that was worth about £180.
£180 for a bottle?
Just a bottle.
Wow.
When I look at myself in the mirror, I'm not looking at the same person.
And you get disappointed every time you look?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not good to feel disappointed when you look at yourself.
No.
I think we should get you to a hair transplant surgeon for a chat. Remember that.
Okay.
I'm not making any promises.
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
not the surgeon,
of course,
and he obviously will be very experienced in deciding whether you're a good candidate for it or not.
So that will mean a lot.
Yeah?
Okay, thank you. Bernie, can you go through to room 1, please?
All right, will do. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Before the accident, I'd be skipping around or dancing. I don't do that anymore. I don't do any of that.
To become and lay down, you're like, he's going to go in there.
Really struggling with the fact that it was a self-inflicted injury, that I allowed myself to fall off the wall. Because if I hadn't had this accident, I wouldn't be in this position today. The worst case scenario for me could be a total knee replacement, or I could end up disabled.
No, I can't smell it.
What are you smelling?
No. My scar, it smells.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I can't smell anything.
Me neither. So I can. I'm stuck with it.
Come in. Ah, Mrs. Hilton.
Hello there. The best case scenario would be that I don't need to have this total knee replacement, which means I don't need to have an operation. I mean, I'm only 54. I've still got, you know, a lot of life to give.
Now, tell me a little bit about your knees, isn't it? Is that right?
Yes.
So tell me the story. What's been going on?
Last September, I was walking along the wall and lost my balance and fell off.
Oh, you poor thing.
I mean, at first I really thought I'd broken my leg.
You've been getting pain in both of the knees?
I think it's more stiff.
Stiffness.
I'm struggling more with the stiffness.
Okay. So I've got your MRI scan results here from your scans earlier on today. Over here, if you look at the scans, the shiny surfaces, if you like, over here, the articular cartilages, are actually worn out quite badly. So you've actually got, even on the MRI scans and on the X-rays, quite severe arthritis. And this is not since the accident that happened. This has been going on for a good number of years. Now, total knee replacements for osteoarthritis is an extremely good and an extremely effective treatment for the disease. Our primary aim is to try and improve your symptoms. That's the purpose of surgical intervention. But in your case, you don't seem to have the pain, correct?
Yeah.
So on that note, as it stands today, I probably wouldn't recommend having a knee replacement.
Right. Oh, thank you so much. Really appreciate your advice today. Thank
Not at
you.
all. Okay, Mr. Milton.
Thank you.
Lovely seeing you.
And lovely to meet you as well. That feels brilliant. I'm so happy that I've had clarification that at the moment I don't need to have the operation.
Hello.
Hello. It is just brilliant news for me. I'm so delighted and happy.
Come in.
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Sadie.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you? Have a seat for me.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in to see me.
I used to have like thick, full, shiny hair. It was beautiful. And it keeps getting worse and worse and worse on a daily basis. So I just hate it. It's just not myself anymore.
There is two types of ways to harvest hair from the back of the head. So if you want to go for full coverage for the whole area, then the strip procedure would be more suitable for you. You cut a piece of skin out from the back of the head.
Okay.
The length of the cut depends on how many hairs we need.
Yeah.
And then you stitch or staple that wound closed, and it leaves you with a linear scar. So what I'm going to suggest to you is that I will draw a hairline design for you and show you what that might look like, and you can tell me whether or not that's in keeping with your expectations.
Okay.
This is going to be a slightly more mature hairline than you're probably hoping, but the idea is to make sure that this is future-proofed and so that it looks natural in the future. So, have a look. Tell me what you think about that hairline.
Yeah, looks perfect.
So I'm going to rub these marks off. I think you're suitable to have this done.
Okay.
You're a little on the young side to consider it.
Is there any risks?
There's a small risk of infections.
Okay.
You can get what's called a folliculitis, so those are infections of the individual hairs. The main risk probably is you being disappointed in the result, either initially or over time if your hair loss progresses. Having said that, most men of your age say, well, I'm young now and I want to do it now.
Yeah. Sounds like there is hope I can get my hair back.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I hope that was a helpful consultation for you.
Thank you very much.
And I look forward to seeing you again in the future.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Hair transplants are becoming more and more common for both men and women, and the techniques are being improved all the time. With any sort of surgical decision, whether you're going to have an operation or not, you need to weigh up whether the risks of it going wrong will outweigh the benefits.
Hi, Medie, welcome back.
Hello.
Hey, come and have a seat again. So, let me see, are you smiling or not smiling?
I am smiling,
You're smiling, aren't you?
Yeah.
So it was good news?
Good news.
Tell me.
Positive feedback, yeah. I am very happy.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So
what does this mean now?
Back to me again.
Yeah.
Back to my old me. Good looking
What does
old
that mean?
me.
Good looking old you, all right, yeah. Did you know I've had hair transplants?
You did?
Yeah.
Wow.
Stop looking at my hair. Stop looking at my hair. Yeah, I had hair transplants. And so I didn't have the same thing as you. On top, I had sort of very high, what my mother likes to call academic temples. So all the hair here and the front bits, that's all, that was originally around the back here. And I would say it's the best thing I ever did. It really, really was. I think it's just important that when you look in the mirror, you don't hate what you see. That's, I hope you stop doing that, but...
I will.
Good, I'm really happy. Medie, thank you so much for coming in today.
It's been a pleasure.
Before I came here, I've lost all confidence and hopes after seeing so many clinics. Today, seeing Dr Christian, I got my hopes back.
Hey, could you please sign up for me here?
Once I've had the hair transplant, I can look at myself in the mirror finally, and I'll be the good-looking man that I used to be.
Oh, it's a bit gooey.
Where'd you get them from?
Logan, about however long ago it was. Eating in a way, I think, probably doesn't help the problem. However, it's frustrating because other people can eat what they like and not put a pound on, and we eat something and that's it, 10 pounds goes on.
It isn't just the meals, is it? It's the snacks. If you fancy a chocolate bar, like you want to have a chocolate bar.
If you want to have 2 chocolate bars, you may have 2 chocolate bars.
Or 3. Or maybe just a whole packet.
So, you saw the dermatologist with me. We're sending you off for a scan. Scan's okay. Doesn't show any sort of collection of fluid or pus inside.
Lovely.
And that's good.
In a way.
In a way, because that would be nice and easy to solve.
Yeah.
The solution to this now isn't just up to us doctors.
Yeah.
It's a little bit up to you too.
Yeah.
Quite a lot up to you too, actually. So, reduction in your weight will make a big difference to your health. So if you can really, really sharpen up on your diet, super healthy eating, portion size probably is one of the main things all of us could do a little bit better on. All right, reducing that, lose the weight. That's what you've got to do.
It's a lifestyle plan, isn't it? It's not a...
You need to make these changes that you stay on, that are ever more. They're not something special you just do.
Why can't I just be slim?
You can be.
No, it's...
You can be. Do you know what would be a good idea, actually? How about you do it together this time? Because having someone to do it with
We actually started the gym together as well, didn't we, this year? But I've quit already.
Maybe you shouldn't do it with her, I'm not sure. But the more you can involve other people in helping you do this, the better. It's help. Battling along on your own is hard, and you don't need to do it. I can see the relationship you've got. You feed off each other. It's a nice kind of warmth that you have.
Yeah, I bought
Go on,
you two. Off you go.
Thank you
You're
very
done.
much.
All right.
I feel more positive after seeing Dr Christian today. I've got to do some work as well and lose some weight in order for the scar to become better and completely heal.
Take care.
All right, you too. Nice to meet you.
It will be hard, but I know I need to do it, so it'll be worth it in the end.
Brilliant, thank you
Thank
very much.
you, have a good day, take care.
Bye. Bye.
She hopefully will lose a bit of weight and the scar will get all better and then she'll live happily ever after.
Can you sing? I bet you can.
Well, my husband doesn't think I can, but I like to think I can.
I think I can sing, but my mum always disagrees with it.
So why don't you sing a little song now?
Oh no, I'm too shy. Oh no.
Oh, come. I can't see you being shy.
No, I am too shy. No, I can't even sing. No. See, I know you can sing, I can tell.
And you just did that as well.
No.
I used to be like a little butterfly floating everywhere, and that's definitely disappeared because I just want to get back to the way that I was. And is that possible? Can that happen? I've got no idea.
So, you have been to see an orthopaedic surgeon.
Yes.
What's the news?
He feels that I'm not quite ready yet to have surgery. Do you agree?
I totally agree.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Your MRI scan is, but your symptoms are not proportionate with the way your MRI looks. What is it you're really worried about?
I suppose I used to think that I was like not superhuman, but you know, rock hard, and things like that don't happen to me because I'm always mucking about, always happy.
But what really has changed? You fell off a wall. Surely everything else is exactly the same, isn't it? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
I think coming from a Catholic background, if something bad happens to you, it means that you're a bad person.
Okay.
But I thought
when I fell off the wall, I thought it's because I'm a bad person and I've obviously done something really bad to fall off the wall.
Have you done something really bad?
No, I haven't, not at all.
So it's nonsense, isn't it? Okay, it had an effect on your self-esteem and your mental state, and I know you have symptoms in your knee, but actually, nothing really happened from the fall off the wall, to be fair, you know?
Well, I should start forgiving myself for
what?
feeling. Yeah, exactly.
You've got nothing to, there's nothing to forgive, you haven't done anything wrong.
Do you know, this is really weird. I feel like such a massive weight's just lifted off my shoulders. Thank you so much, Dr Christian, because I was really beating myself up for a whole year. And maybe I need to get to know myself a bit more.
Yeah, maybe just taking it a bit...
Believing in myself a little bit more.
Exactly. Good, so you're happy.
I am, Dr Christian.
So am I, very happy. Bernie, look after yourself, love yourself. That's all the message is. That sounds very Jerry Springer, but...
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, but hey, I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
And I'm allowed to be.
Absolutely. Getting the diagnosis today has really given me a lot of hope.
Hello, Bernie.
Hello.
Are you leaving now?
Yes, I am. I'm going to start my life tomorrow as the old Bernie. I'm going to pick myself up, like Dr Christian says, start loving yourself, Bern. You know, you've got a good job, you've got a great family, move on, forget about what's happened with your knee and just enjoy life and enjoy yourself.
I'm having a surgery done today. The operation is all done now, all the nerves have gone. I feel quite happy, just excited to see the result in a few months.